Hello viewers, today we're going to talk about a very nice topic which has to do with your business. It says how to build a strategic marketing plan. To start with, we have to know what a market is. A market is a regular gathering for the buying and selling of goods. It could be food, clothing, and so on. Now, you have to make sure you have a goal. You have goals that you have set. You have to get a clear understanding of your target audience. But to be able to meet up to the marketing strategy, you need to follow some steps. Now, to build a marketing strategy, you need to start with an executive summary. You need to have a summary of what your business is all about, what your business entails. Then the next thing you have to put to mind, the next step to follow, is to state your company's mission, the vision, and the values. What is the mission of your company? What is the vision? What vision do you have for your company? And what values do you have? You have to think about that. And when you do that, this will answer questions why your company plan is the way it is. Yes. Then the third step you need to follow is to identify the market and your competitors. Yes, you have to identify what kind of market am I moving into, am I going into? Who are my competitors? Then in that part, for your competitors, you need to even know your own strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities you have, the threats you could get. Also compare it with that of your competitors. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What opportunities do they have in the market? And what threats do they have, or does the business have with yours? Now, if you're able to do that, that will actually set you apart in the marketplace. Then you can also identify your competitors. Identify your competitors, know what products they sell, what help they give to the customers, to the target audience, and how yours can be better than theirs. So the fourth step to follow is identify your target audience. Who are your target audience? What's the gender of your target audience? What is their age? You even need to know their pain points. What is it that they really need that you can render, that you have solution to? What is their pain points? That is could also be the same thing as their interest. You need to know their value. You also have to think of their income. Yes. Then you have to think of their location. Around what area can you find your target audience, and around what area? Then you have to think of their occupation. No, that's actually optional. But for example, if you are the type that sells jewelries, you know the gender is feminine, that's the female. You also know that though there are some male that use jewelries, but 90% are the females that buy jewelries and use. Okay, we already know that. We know that more of those who buy jewelries in the female gender are more of like the party goers and so on. You have to think about that. Then you have to think about, okay, what location can I cover first? Then you also have to think of the income that tells the quality of product you sell. You have to think of, oh, should I sell something that will be very cheap, or those who will patronize me, are they the type that love expensive jewelries? You have to think about that. Now, the next step is you need to outline your marketing goals. This is actually the fifth step. You need to outline your marketing goals. For example, your marketing goals, it could be, I plan to grow sales by 25% within a year. Yes. Then the second one could be, I plan to increase my website traffic by 30%. Then you could also say you plan to increase your customer engagement by 20%. Now, if you look at these goals, which I used as an example, which I have mentioned, you'll see that these goals are specific. One, they are measurable. Two, they are achievable. They can be achieved, yes. They can be relevant, and they can be time bound. That is the SMART, SMART. That is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Then you have to be specific with the actual members, or with the actual numbers. I mean, you have to be specific with the actual numbers. Remember the example I gave. I said you need to grow sales by 25%. So I was specific. I did not say you need to grow sales, that's all. No, I was specific with the actual number. Then the sixth step is you have to set deadlines. Make sure you use deadlines and you follow it strictly. The next step, the seventh step, is you need to learn your marketing strategy. Yes, you have to use different strategies in order to get to your target audience. Then you also have to think of your budget. Yes, define your budget. How much do you want to spend? You have to think about that. How much do you want to spend, and how much do you have? It all depends on how much you have or how much you can get. That is what you use to plan your market budget. Then the next step, which is the ninth step, is you need to identify your product. What are your products, or what services do you render, do you offer? Yes, you also have to think about the prices you will give for each. You have to think about the location, that's where you're going to distribute your products to, the promotion strategy, if there is going to be any, then how you can offer value and set prices, delivery products, and promote them. That is very, very important. Then you also have to think about what market channels are you going to use. Will you use your local environment, or you prefer using online? You have to think about that. But honestly, even if you're using your local environment, you can also use online to advertise your products, and you can get customers from different parts of your area, your state, your country, and so on. Another thing you also need to put in mind, another step, is have a regular report. Yes, always report. Write out how the business went for that day. If it was a success, you have to also put that, note that, and see how you can improve on it. Then another thing you can do is I want you to put this to mind, that your marketing plan is a document that should always be revisited and adjusted regularly to stay aligned with your business goals and the changing market landscape. That is why I said it's always good for you to give regular reports. When you give regular reports and you find out that these particular objectives which you used did not work, you'll try to revisit your market plan and see how you can change it and correct it. So that's it. I will stop here for today, but there's going to be a little assignment. I would like it, from what I have said and the template which showed on the screen while I was talking, I would like it if you get your business plan, try to see how you can build your strategic marketing plan and see how you can move your business from the point where it is to a better point. Then give me a feedback. I want you to give me send a mail to my Gmail, which is on the screen right now, and I would love to really reply. See ya in upcoming videos.